Hey there, in today's video, I'm going to be creating my own dopamine menu. It's something that I've been wanting to do for a while now, and I thought, why not just do it simple using cardstock paper, something thick, easy to write on, as well as markers, pencils, try to get it colorful and just make it fun. I also have a whole suitcase full of colors. It's not mine, it's my sister's, but I'm going to use it. I have markers, crayons. You see all these colors? We're going to use some. And if you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to Transform Perspective, like this video, share, and comment below if you created your own dopamine menu and what you put on it. So let's get started. I have all these colors, and I'm kind of looking to do warmer colors that pop. I'm trying to get out of my comfort zone with colors. I usually do blues and greens and cooler colors, so we're gonna warm things up with some pink, some yellows, orange, and I'm even thinking brown. Just trying to use different colors and have fun with it. I also want to go ahead and get some crayons because I do want to fill in the different sections that I'm going to be working with today. So I got crayons that kind of match the same colors or would kind of help it pop a little bit. So use whatever you have if you want to do this as well. You can do it with me during this video or another time, but just use what you have. A lot of people I saw on Pinterest and TikTok, they just typed it up, or they made videos and pictures doing these things on their dopamine menu. I just wanted to go ahead and color, use this time to draw, and just write it out so I can stick it somewhere in my room and hold myself accountable. Now, dopamine is this feel-good hormone. It's like a reward system, and it makes us feel pleasure and helps us, stay motivated and keep going. And a lot of times we tend to go to our phones or technology as a reward. And so if you want to get out of that, you can go ahead and make a dopamine menu because there's so many other things you can do if you find yourself just scrolling on your phone, being stuck inside. There's so many different things that you can do that you actually enjoy but haven't really explored or tried again. So that's kind of my goal today, is to have a menu that I can refer to anytime I find myself scrolling or just, watching TV, laying around. I could be doing things, especially after I complete something or accomplish something, to reward myself and to feel good. And so that's kind of my goal today. So I'm starting off by writing my title, and I'm kind of doing all the different colors that I chose, doing a little bit of brown, a little bit of pink, a little bit of orange, so on and so forth. Now, I did get this idea from social media. Specifically, I got this idea from TikTok. I also, like I said earlier, was on Pinterest, but I hadn't seen anybody handwrite it and color it. I really like the color, so I thought this would be a great opportunity to do so. Now I'm using another piece of paper to draw my squares, to draw my sections. Since this is a menu, I'm doing it, food themed. So we're going to have an appetizer, desserts, main course. And so I'll kind of get into that in this video, but for now, I'm just tracing my lines and making sure that the box is, pretty lined up and neat. And so for the first part of the menu, it's going to be the appetizers. Now, these are things that you could do within 15 minutes or less. They're pretty quick for the most part. And I'm just going to go ahead and make this brown. I really do like brown, so I'm going to start with it first. So I'm going over the title with the marker just to make it pop. And now we're going in with the brown pen just to write, 15 minutes. For each section, I am going to put under the title how long it's going to take, just to remind myself. And so now I'm going straight into my appetizers. Some examples that I did was 10 minutes of yoga, going outside with my dog, journaling in my journal that I created, Guided Mind. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out. But I created a journal for self-reflection, so I like to use my own journal as well in my free time. You can make your bed. I also wrote get a quick snack, dance in my room for 10 minutes, make a cup of tea, and even just check off the stuff that I wanted to do on my to-do list. These are quick and simple things that I can do that will help me with rewarding myself and feeling good, giving back to myself. Now I'm going to go ahead and get started on the other section, which is the main course. That's what it's going to be. And I'm doing it orange. I typically don't use orange, but we're going to do it today. So for the main course, it's going to be the things that are 45 minutes or longer. These things are going to kind of take up a good amount of your time. And so just kind of reflect on some of those things for yourself if you want to do it. If not, just keep watching. I wanted to start with 30 minutes of meditation. When I get bored, I definitely like to meditate instead. So I wrote that down as a reminder. Read at the park, get outside, get some nature, get some fresh air. Take a candlelit shower with music. That is one of my favorite things to just kind of unwind after a long day. I also said things like go out with friends, work out at the gym. I could also junk journal. That's something that I'm going to get into very soon. Read a book in bed, play fetch with my dog, clean my room. There's so many things you could do. I also said watch a show or bake with my sister. Or do a spa day. I wrote a lot of things. I think I read everything on my list. But there's so much that you can do for the main course. And so now I'm kind of drawing my other boxes. I went ahead and I'm just like, I'm going to draw the other 3. I'm doing a total of 5 different things on this menu. When you go to a restaurant, you see the appetizer, you see the main course. Well, next is desserts. And I love desserts. These are going to be things that are sweet, that you really like to have or like to do, but you probably should do it in moderation. The first thing I wrote was eat a sweet snack while reading. I like to do this at night specifically, so I'll reward myself with that. Also, some TV time, but instead of binging a show, just maybe watch an episode. There's also stuff like shop online, get some good food, fast food or whatever you like. I also said walk around Target and get my favorite chocolate. And so now I moved on to my sides, and these are things to help you complete a task. So some of the things I said for this was listening to healing music or uplifting music. For example, sound bowl music. I really like to listen to that if I'm working on something. Listen to an audiobook, playing with a fidget, lighting a candle, drinking some lemon water, putting on comfortable clothes. The list goes on. So just things that'll kind of help assist you as you're getting another task complete. And then last but not least, we're doing specials. Specials is like big events or things you have to plan for ahead of time. And so I said, get a massage, book a trip, go to a concert, go to the movies, or just like dress up really nice and go out to eat. So those are just kind of like special occasion things. Now I'm going to go in with my crayons. This is something I used to like to do as a kid, where I just go in and use crayons after I've used like a marker or something more bold. It just makes it pop, in my opinion. So I'm coloring it with brown, orange, yellow, pink, and then like a lighter shade of brown. This was my favorite part, to be honest, and it doesn't take much. If you don't have all this at home, it's fine. Just, use whatever you have and make a reminder for yourself so you don't go to maybe old habits or things you used to do. Do something else. Try something else. So now I'm just adding polka dots. I don't know why I wanted to do polka dots, but I thought, let me do polka dots because it's different and it'll make it pop. I want this menu to pop because wherever I stay in my room, I want to be able to notice it. So if I do find myself bored, I don't know what to do with myself, I did complete some things and I want to just like relax or do something fun that'll help me feel good, I'm going to refer to this menu. And now this is the finished product. Very simple, very easy, and a good way to hold yourself accountable and just try something new or try something different with your life or your daily routine. So yeah, that was about it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Try this at home, okay? Try it at home, see how it goes. It's a way to color, it's a way to just do something different. It doesn't take much. Pens, markers, crayons. Yeah. Subscribe to Transform Perspective and stay tuned for more content. If you're gonna do a dopamine menu, comment it below. Okay, let me know what you did. Bye.